All righty. Well, we're so very happy to welcome back Reverend Sheila Ford today. She's no stranger to this community. We're always happy to see her come back and share all of her insights and knowledge, and we're just grateful to have you. So welcome, Sheila, back to our community today. Her talk title is Everything is Holy. Everything is Holy. A little bit about her. Her bio here is she leads a faith-based arm of the connection practice and her alternative ministry from conflict to connection in unity. She's previously served as a minister of Unity of Stockton for about 7.5 years, and she also serves on the regional board of Unity's West Central region. She entered seminary after 30 years as a psychology professor and counselor. So impressive. So thank you, Reverend Sheila, for being here on behalf of the community. I'm sure we're all looking forward to your talk today, and we want to give you a hearty welcome and thank you for what you're about to share with us this day. Take it.
Thank you so much. It's so great to be back. So I just have a question for you all. Do you have any idea what a miracle you are? Life, this energy called life that courses through your body. The fact that you are walking and talking and breathing and your heart is beating and you are not having to do anything to keep that going. Think about that. I mean, we all say, oh, it's so good to be alive, because that's what we're supposed to say and believe, right? But do you ever stop to think about that and to really contemplate and go inside yourself about what that really means? Life is teeming through your every cell, through your veins, through your body. Your lungs are keeping your breathing happening, and you're not having to do a thing to keep that going. Your heart is continuing to beat, and you're not having to keep that going. And when you get an injury on a scratch on your arm or on your body, it automatically starts to heal by itself. It starts closing up the wound and bringing forth all the things in the blood that it needs to heal. Think about what a miracle that is, what a miracle you are, what a miracle your body is. I mean, really, I mean it. Do you hear me? You are a miracle. And I don't want us to take that for granted ever. We tend to forget. I know you all know this, but for me, I need constant reminders. Life energy is in the plants, it's in the trees, it's in the animals, it's in nature, it's even in the rocks, it's in the water, it's in the air that we breathe. Life, the miracle of life. Do you think that life might be another word for God? I think so. And I just want us to remember that life in everything and in you is holy. Everything is holy. Absolutely everything. Now, it's easy to find the miracle in the things out there in the world, in nature. It's easy to think about in our animals, the pets that we love so well, and the water, and to think about life in the air. But you know what's not always so easy is to think about the miracle of the life in us, our bodies, that we are a miracle, including our bodies, including our egos. People say, yeah, get rid of the ego. No. We need the ego. It's like a traffic cop that keeps us from getting hit by the bus. Well, enough on that. That's another talk. But it's all holy, everything. So sometimes we're searching for this holiness or this miracle or this life, or we're searching for something. And we have a good life, and yet there's something in us that goes, and there's something that we're yearning for still, and maybe may not even be aware of it. But sometimes when we think, I have everything, I'm so blessed, what is it that in me that it's still not quite satisfied? Well, that's another talk too. Have you ever heard the book? It's a children's book called The Fish Who Searched for Water. Some of you may have, and there's a whole series, but in this book, it's about a fish who wanted to search for water. And he said, if this wish, my wish for water doesn't come through, then to quench my thirst and make my soul whole and my pieces whole, then I'll shrivel if I can't fulfill this wish. So where is this thing called water? Is it in the crystal balls? Is it in the books? Is it in the temples? Is it in the gurus? Oh, it's right here. It surrounds me. It's inside me. Wow. I don't need to swim. I don't need to seek. I don't need to look. I don't need to even struggle. It's in me. And life is in you. The holiness, the life is right there in you. No need to struggle. So in the late 1800s, our co-founder Myrtle Fillmore took this power of life into practice in a profound way that led to the beginning of Unity. Now, you know that Unity is into practical spiritual ideas, using the spiritual ideas to live a better, more enriching life. And so the how-tos, how do we do this? And so when she was 40, and I know you've heard this story before, but it doesn't hurt to hear it again as a reminder. When she was 40, she'd had TB all of her life. But when she was 40, she was told that she had 2 to 3 months to live. Pretty serious stuff. And she had had a wonderful life. And so it's like, wow. But she began to wake up. She began to pray and ask, what is it? I've had a wonderful life. Why is it? What's going on here? And Spirit began to illumine her consciousness. And she began to receive wisdom. There's the power of wisdom. She saw the life in us is the life in divine spirit. It is one and the same. She began to see that life is everywhere. And she began to see that the body is intelligent. We can direct it. We can praise it, and it will respond. It's an energy. I'm sorry, my emails are coming through and dinging. It's an energy that will respond. So then she said, these are her words, it flashed upon me to talk to the life in every part of my body, to have it do what I wanted. And so I began to teach my body. I did not get entirely well all at once. And the trouble didn't respond to ordinary faith and prayer. You know, the things we always do, our spiritual practices. She said it didn't respond to all that like usual. And so I asked Spirit, why? I had tried to find, I looked in among my faults and had tried to find the fault. And Spirit said, you've looked among your faults. Now look among your virtues. She thought that very strange. And then she realized, I've kept my feelings to myself. My pride, I never let anyone I never let my feelings show that I was hurt or displeased. And I know some of you do that too, don't you? Don't we? Don't want to burden other people with when we're not feeling up to snuff. She did that, and she'd always prided herself on that. But she didn't feel as sweet and poised on the inside as it looked to the people outwardly. she decided, she began to watch, and she became determined to handle all that came to her before she swallowed it whole and allowed it to irritate and cut her organs and her bones and her nerves. And she said, as I gained real poise and the ability to keep my thoughts and my feelings free, I became healed. Wow. It took her a couple of years. It didn't happen all at once. And she said there are here's how she did it. Now I'm going to tell you how to do this. And maybe this is the last chance that I get to tell you what to do. So I'm going to take advantage of it and I'm going to enjoy it today. Not anyway, telling you what to do. So I'm going to ask you right now to apologize to your liver for the ways that you have misused it and abused it. You know how you've done that. You know. Praise your liver and appreciate your liver. Thank you, liver, for keeping my blood running clear and pure, even though I was putting things in my body that didn't help you with that. I apologize for that. But thank you, liver. I so appreciate you for that. Do that now. Tell the life in your liver that it is full of vigor and energy. Now do that. Tell the life in your stomach that it is energetic and strong. Take a moment to do that. Tell the life in your abdomen you are alive with the sweet, pure, wholesome energy of sweet spirit. Take a moment now to tell the life in your limbs that they are active and strong. Take a moment now to tell your eyes that the light of God shines through those eyes. Take a moment to tell your heart that the pure love of the Christ energy flows in and through its beatings. Tell your heart that the world feels its wondrous pulsation. Speak words of divine truth to all the life centers in your body, now and always. Words of strength, words of power, not words that bring about weakness. Forgiveness, give your life centers forgiveness for the ways that you'd abused them. And again, you know how you've done that. We all have. You didn't believe in them, those life centers. You didn't believe in their ability to enhance natural healing. But now forgive yourself for taking divine life energy into your body and using it wastefully. Forgive yourself now. Vow right now never to retard the free flow of life energy through your mind and through your body with false words and false thoughts, but always bless them with true thoughts and true words, those life centers. Always encourage the wise work of building up your body temple. Be watchful and think and say life enriching things, not life alienating. Which do you want for yourself? Of course, you want life enriching things. And when worried and anxious thoughts come, we just don't let them stay. I mean, they are going to come. And there's a Chinese expression that says, sometimes the birds of worry fly above your head, and we can't change that. But what we can do is prevent them to build nests in our hair. I think that is so funny and so true. So we don't let them stay, and we catch them early. You know, it's like when you're weeding a garden, and you know, when you weed a plant when it's young, it's easy to pull out. But when you let it stay and develop roots and it gets rooted deep into the earth, it's harder to pull it out. So catch them when they're young. Develop an awareness of how to catch those thoughts when you notice them happening, and let them go. No gossipy, frivolous, petulant, angry words or thoughts. I mean, they're going to come, but we don't let them stay. We notice them passing through. Oh, look at that. And we pray for divine guidance and wisdom to help us, to remind us of how to do this, because we don't think of it every hour of every day when we're busy doing life. We don't always think to speak kind, loving, true words to ourselves and to our bodies. Do you think of that? But we will now, won't we? So it took Myrtle a couple of years. And I don't want you to be discouraged if your life centers in your body are slow to wake up. I'd like for you to give each of those life centers, and in particular, ones that you know need special care right now, give them some tenderness right now. Offer tenderness to all your life centers, especially the ones that need it the most right now. You know what those are. And don't be discouraged if they're slow to wake up. Keep right on declaring words of truth until your organs do respond. Because remember, everything is holy. You are holy. Do you even have a clue how holy you really are? This might be hard to wrap your head around and to take in, but give it a try. Do you have any idea what a miracle you are? Say yes quietly to yourself right now. Say quietly to yourself right now, I am such a miracle. My body, my ego, myself, all of me, and everyone and everything around me. I ask you to stop and think about that for a moment. We throw out these cliches and we don't stop and think about what it really means. If we were to just focus on that and meditate on it and develop an awareness, it would go so far for us. Say to yourself right now quietly, what a miracle I am. I claim this truth about me. I accept this truth about me. I embrace this truth about me. And one more thing before we go into meditation. Speaking to yourself from the depths of your soul. Say to yourself, you, my beloved, are indeed a miracle. Let's have a song take us into meditation.
When I was a boy, each week on Sunday we would go to church and pay attention to the priest. He would read the holy word and consecrate the holy bread, and everyone would kneel and bow. Today the only difference is everything is holy now. Everything is holy now. And when I was in Sunday school, we would learn about the time Moses split the sea in two, and Jesus made the water wine. And I remember feeling sad, miracles don't happen still. Now I can't keep track, 'cause everything's a miracle. Everything's a miracle. Wine from water is not so small, but an even better magic trick is that anything is here at all. So the challenging thing becomes not to look for miracles, but finding where there isn't one. When holy water was rare at best, it barely wet my fingertips, but now I have to hold my breath like I'm swimming in a sea of it. It used to be a world half there, heaven's second-rate hand-me-down, but I walk it with a reverent air, 'cause everything is holy now. Child's face, say it's not a testament, that'd be very hard to say. See another new morning come, say it's not a sacrament, I tell you that it can't be done. This morning outside I stood, I saw a little red-winged bird shining like a burning bush and singing like a scripture verse. It made me want to bow my head. I remember when church let out, how things have changed since then. Everything is holy now. It used to be a world half there, heaven's second-rate hand-me-down, but I walk it with a reverent air, 'cause everything is holy now.
Just take a few deep breaths, relaxing, letting go. Breathe. Relax. let go, and open to receive. Going deep into depths of our being, into that holy sacred space deep within. We relax there. We are safe. And we commune with spirit while we're there. We listen. We relax. We breathe. We let go. And we open to receive. Knowing that the wisdom that we seek is there. We are one with that wisdom. And as such, we are holy. Our bodies are holy. We are a miracle. We accept that truth about ourselves. We are one with all that is pure and divine and holy. And we give thanks to our bodies for doing the miraculous work, for healing, for keeping us alive, for keeping us breathing. We so appreciate those temples that our soul is housed in. Thank you. Thank you, temple of my body's soul. Sweet Spirit, thank you for wisdom and guidance now and throughout every day about the truth of who I am. Knowing that this truth, this guidance, this wisdom is available to us every moment of every day. Anytime we experience challenges, we don't have to figure it out. We are not alone. We can seek this divine center where we are safe. The answers are all there. And we take a breath and realizing this is so, we are so grateful to know that we don't have to do it by ourselves. And for this, we say, thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. Amen.
Oh, thank you so much for that, Reverend Ford. That was just wonderful. Oh my gosh. What a great reminder of these, everything being holy. And we're so appreciative of the message that you've shared with us today. I know that, it's so easy sometimes, getting caught up in life and forgetting those things. And so thank you for that reminder. As you were speaking today, I was thinking, wow, well, yeah, how do I know how to wake up every morning? My body knows exactly what to do and walk, talk, touch, see, feel, hear, smell, all of our senses. Thank you very much for, bringing that to the forefront. We greatly appreciate the talk that you shared with us. So thank you.